We're live. We are live. We're live. Hi. We're live. All right. Let's refresh this so I can see what everyone is saying. Here we go. Libra Cospa. How are you? Here we go. Skip your face. There we go. Huyen! Hello. All right, hold on. Let me do this here. Is your birthmark part of your past? Oh, have you gone down some rabbit holes? You're being a bad girl. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're driving. No, don't do that. Okay, I've got you as number 1. No texting and driving. Okay, now that we have that out of the way. Ooh, I wonder if we have better light here. Oh, look at that. We do. We'll wait for you to get to your destination. No more texting. I know some people have headsets and Bluetooth and... Oh, man. It's just one of those things. Do not talk to me on the cell phone while you're driving. Don't text and drive. Don't talk and drive. Oh, poor Arch. All right. We got some big guys out. We got some little guys out. I haven't really played with this deck, so I figured I'd bring it out for you guys. The Light Seer Tarot. So I'm going to put Huyen first and then Libra Cusp so that we can chat a little bit. Yay! Yes. Remember last week? I remember you said that you loved the deck. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. My pleasure. Thanks, you. So we have any markets coming up? We got some big stuff happening. Hey, what's going on? I'm asking questions and then answering them all myself. That's not fun. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any questions today? Good morning, Crystal. It's Chinese New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, I love that. So what do you guys do? Spirit, intuition, and manifestation popped out here in the Oracle. Do you eat lots of food? Perfect. A little bit of traveling. Nice. Nice. Yay! Congratulations! What are you going to go see? Hailstorm? All right, Huyen, here we are, Ling. I've got a reading for you with your favorite deck. The Magician. We have the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Ooh, a couple of 7s coming out. So we've got some review. What needs to be reviewed? Queen of Wands. So I feel, ooh, girl. It's a time of action now. We've got the Four of Swords in the reverse position. Let's pull these up. Sum 41. Yeah. All right. So we've got the Magician coming in. It's absolutely time for that magic to come through. But with these sevens, right, we have some review and revision. The Seven of Cups is about some new opportunities coming forward. And this Seven of Wands is you're wanting to do. But don't hold on to the things that aren't working. Right? So you know your stuff. It's okay to pivot. You've got some really good hi Joopy. You've got some really good foundations under your belt, and when you do that little bit of pivot, you're going to see magic in abounds. You see magic coming through. The Queen of Wands the cups is so dramatic. The Queen of Wands comes in, and it's that sort of creative what's the word I'm looking for? Creative confidence. Like, you are amazing at what you do. Your art is amazing. The way that you put it all together, your patience and everything, creativity, you are very much there. Jupiter, we are setting up into something bigger. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Joopy is a poopy. I like that Queen of Wands coming in, especially with the Magician, right? So it's like, go around, flow around. That's really weird because, oh, see, last week, I think when I read for you, I'm like, it feels like something new, like something is going forward. And yeah, Chinese New Year. Hello? That totally makes a lot of sense. So we've got the honoring path. Another 7 coming in. Intention. Another 7. What do we've got? So many 7s coming in. And the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse on this other deck. So it really is time for your confidence to step through. You got to be a little bit louder, girl. So you've asked for these things. The universe is meeting you there. Now it's time for you to step up and be like, hi, here I am. I'm ready to receive. Put it there. All right. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. And it's another 7. So, and intention, cycle, spirit, events. Y'all, I have a gratitude journal up for you now. The gratitude journal is done and up for sale in the store. So if you're looking for a little junk journal to trash out on, Starla, hello. So respect and high regard here with this honoring path. On a deeper, more personal level, this card reveals a shift in others' attitudes as well as your own towards you. You're starting to see the best in yourself, and as your self-regard increases, others will see the best in you also. So again, that's coming in with that Queen of Wands. It's coming in with that Queen of Pentacles. That is sort of putting it out there, releasing those things with the 7 of Cups and getting ready to receive with yours. I choose to prioritize myself. I am a truly valuable person, deserving of my own self-care. Self-care also includes meeting new people. All right, doll. Yay! Like Kermit the Frog, yay! Oh, look at that world card. That is so beautiful. Thank you. Ooh, exciting. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Beautiful. 43 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That is so cool. So guess what? I am going to Winnipeg, the big city, 3.5 hours away with my friend to do a market. To do an alternative market. Supporting a health center in Winnipeg. I love this. I'm so excited for it, but it is the biggest one ever for me yet. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, it's going to be amazing. And it's cool because a couple of the organizers came to my market all the way down here when I hosted that market, my first one. So it's really cool to see how this has come around. All right, Libra Cusp, have you stopped driving? Are you safe? A lot of name cards are flyers. Ooh, okay. Yeah. You're brilliant. Oh, I love you. Thank you. I was so worried about running out of business cards, but yes, flyers are the way to go. I can just print them out on my computer. And I was thinking, because like everybody's pretty mobile, I was thinking of just having like a printout with a QR code that takes to my website. Oh, you're brilliant. You're brilliant. Flyers. Oh, you're forcing me into doing business stuff. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is the papers. You're right. Because they'll put it in their pocket and they'll review it when they get home. Stickers. Everybody does stickers. So everybody in my group does stickers. That would be fucking rad. Riding Mountain just put together some flyers for apiary tours. So I'll have to see what she's doing with that. Brilliant. Brilliant. But yeah, we're going to an LGBTQ++ event. And so I'm feeling like people are going to be pretty in tune with the stuff that needs to be done, if that makes some sense. So I am so excited. I am so excited. And then the fund's going to support the health center there in the city. It's just, I love that. So what I did do though is I have a new order of books. So I have 15 books to take with me, which when I'm saying it on this scale doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a lot. I usually sell 1 or 2 at a market, so it's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we're just going to go and do this together, this great big market together, because we're market buddies. And the encouragement on the business end of things is crazy. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you for your knowledge. Oh, all right, Libra Cusp, are you stopped yet? Let me know when you're in. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll bump you right in there, okay? I've got Crystal and then Starla. Ooh. See, normally on my table, I have like the Miracle cards out, Miracle Now. So when they see the whole big mess of cards, I offer them to read one. I remember one time I went around giving out cards and I just put my hashtag on all the cards, right? Like as a business card advertising before I had. So I gave away a whole deck of cards that way. Okay, Libra Cusp is still driving, so we will come back. Thank you. Crystal, you are up. Do you have a question? Ooh, I love that. And see, with the Miracle cards out too, like I'm in a very sort of, I really broke the ice when it came to metaphysical stuff, tarot, witchcraft, doing what I do, onlineness, in this really small community, because it really rocked the boat, right? And now people are way more comfortable with it. So when I have the Miracle Now cards out, yay, thank you. You too, girl. You're so inspiring to me, so thank you. So when I have the Miracle Now cards out, it's a really great conversation starter. It's like, this is just an inspiration card, right? There's nothing attached to it. It's just words. And then, so that gives me the opportunity to sort of talk to people and take away the fear factor of what it is that I do. So yeah, it's, oh, and you are so inspiring. You are so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Crystal, you need to message me and tell me what you're going through. Like, I have a feeling I know. But yeah, you need to message me, and I will definitely keep you posted. Because I'm on the fence, Crystal. I'm on the fence about some things too, because it just didn't feel like, do you really know what you're going in for? Oh, it's a full. You're going in for a full? That's me too. So he's trying to decide if we go for a full or if we go for just getting rid of endo. Divine Goddess! Kenya! Hey! All right, Divine Goddess, you're number 5. Kenya, you're number 6. Yeah, girl, we need to have a little conversation and, like, exchange some notes. I mean, like, did your doctor even look? You know what you know. Did your doctor even look at the scan, or did they just look at the review from the person who looked at the scan? Right? Like, that's my issue right now. My doctor didn't even see the ultrasound that I went and I drove 2 hours out of my way to go and go through a 45-minute procedure because they've changed it now, for him to not even look at it and take this other person's word about where he needs to do surgery. I don't feel good about that. Like, I want to fly back to BC to my OBGYN there because he was amazing. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Cards, 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 cards. We've got the Two of Pentacles reverse. We've got the Prince of Wands reverse. And we've got that Strength card. Ace of Swords, Voice of Truth. So it is time to stop juggling. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There comes a point where you have to just trust. Just trust. We've got the King of Wands in the reverse position. King and Prince in the reverse. 8 of Cups. Knight of Cups. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords with this Ace of Swords. You know, do you have the opportunity for a second opinion? Oh, geez. Okay. Oh. So is... There comes a time when we have to trust or we have to pivot. Right? And if you're not in there wholeheartedly for a trust, it's time to pivot. Wild. Yeah, Queen of Cups comes in the reverse position. Lover's card reversed as well. The Devil on the bottom of this other deck with the 10 of Wands. And okay, because you have previous engagements, right? So yeah, it's just time to stop juggling and either let him or not. The Strength for the Voice of Clarity, the Strength for the Voice of Truth. And because this Ace of Swords is in the reverse position, I don't do medical readings. Because this Ace of Swords is in the reverse position, having the strength to listen to your inner voice, having the strength to trust your body and its needs, right? It's hard. King of Wands, I've got 2 decks out. King of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups upright, 2 of Swords reversed. The King and the Prince are both in the reverse position, holding their wands downward. Yeah, girl, it's time for you to make a decision, and then that is going to take you forward. So either commit with this one or commit to having a second opinion, right? I think the 2 of Swords coming in here in the reverse position, you're going to have an opportunity to sort of have your needs met in a way. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh my God, it's a doctor. What are you fighting for? And it's like, no, if I don't feel comfortable, if the bedside manner isn't right, if my questions aren't being answered in a way that makes me feel comfortable and safe, then no, that's a no, right? If I feel like this is going to be a good, a relationship where we're going to be on the healing page, where it's going to be mutually understood, and especially having gone through it before, yeah, the King of Wands and that 8 of Cups, like it's flowing away. Okay, so it's tough. It's tough. Right? And you never know, like there may be a cancellation that comes up that you are crows. Yeah. How it's being done. Yeah, see, in mine, he was just so cavalier. He's like, I go here. So if you want it otherwise, I'll send you to Winnipeg. And I'm like, I'm here crying in his office. He's like, meh. I'm like, I don't care about the incision, but you're going to be like that? Ah, yeah, the crow's in that 2 of Swords. Look at that. It's the only place there's a crow. Ah. Number 3 cycle, increase. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Your higher self right underneath there as well. And then I've got the loving man coming in. You know what, girl? I 100% would be like, try to get that second referral in. Like, if you can deal with it. What? This loving man and the Knight of Cups comes in. That really grabbed my attention. Simply because, like, it's that caring aspect. So I would totally... So, like, that white wing right there, is that what you're holy crapping about? Yeah, the crows are talking to you. I follow a lady on TikTok that's been following the crows because they've been helping her. And she has a name for somebody that she was learning about, and all of a sudden that name is completely... Oh, my doctor. Oh, got it. Yeah. The moringa? I'm trying to remember the name of it. I can't. It begins with an M. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, there's the white feather, and then there's the black crow feathers too, by the way. So thank you. That Ace of Truth, that voice of truth. Oh, look it. Looky. If you want to look on the Ace card, we've got a crow. Is that a crow? Let me look in the book. Excuse me. I'm excited. Root, air power, first breath. Blade upright, crowned, held firmly, an invoked force of mind and soul. All right, what do we have here? The Ace of Swords stands upright against a richly colored sky. Its hilt is a living bird. It doesn't say what kind of bird. Symbol of transcendence and sanctity. Like the crane revered in Asia, the bird signals long life, clarity, fertility. This point pierces a crown, a sign of glory. What kind of bird? It's a bird. Benevolence and generosity. It's a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. So yes, having that strength for the mental clarity coming through with that strength card. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Ah, shit. Here we go. All right, Libra cusp, where are you at? Okay, we got Starla, Divine Goddess, and then Kenya. Starla. Hello. You're welcome, darling. All right, Starla, do you have any questions, or do you... or do you what? What are we doing here? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, girl, get out of your own damn way. Am a successful author and deck creator. You need to add those into your resume. Okay, Prince of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Cups. We've got the Sun and then Temperance coming in. The Chariot, number 7 on the bottom of the deck. Did you get some more offers? Do you have some more offers coming up? I feel like... we're getting offers, but there's resistance. What are you resistant against? What is your partner resistant against right now that's affecting you? Do I need to kick his ass? No, I'm just kidding. Right, so we do have the Chariot here. High Priestess right underneath that. And that's that moving into, right? Don't be afraid. It's that moving into it. So, oh no. All right, so it may be time to actually communicate with partner. Hey, I need a little extra support, and can you do this for me? Right, so you're going to have to figure out that little tweak. The first 2 cards I pulled was the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse position. So it's like, where are we not feeling our embodiment there of what you're working towards? The Sun reversed and Temperance coming in. Like with this Prince of Pentacles, The reason I'm asking about partner support, whether it be maybe cooking a meal a week or helping out with doing some chores around the house or something that you've taken on yourself that maybe can be shared work so that you can have a little bit more focus. Okay, I don't know if that is a making sense sort of thing, but don't feel like you don't have the option to ask for help or assistance. The sun in the reverse position. Oh, girl, I feel like there's going to be some like in the middle of the night writing or in the middle of the night work, sort of just getting it done in the darkness. Maybe a little bit of shadow work coming through as well. But we do have that temperance and it will balance itself out, right? So also as we move up and achieve our goals, we have a new level that comes in. So that temperance, that balance, keeping grounded and still going with the flow, especially as projects are sort of shifting gears. We've got things in the go. We're doing some more stuff, right? It's all part of that process. It's all part of that plan. 3 of Swords in the reverse position underneath that temperance card. I want to take note in this temperance card too. This figure, normally where we are looking face on at the figure that is keeping that balance, keeping that flow with 1 foot in the ground, 1 foot in the water. This person is pouring behind their head, right? So this action is happening behind. I'm catching the water behind my back. I'm putting the water, pouring that water behind my back. And this is something I haven't really noticed before until I noticed the little butt cheeks right there. Look at the butt. So where the flow is going on and behind the scenes, right? We're bringing that up. Healing all over the place. I love that. But making space for it as well. Because even that little thing where there's a little bit of grief in that project that's done. It's my baby. It's becoming a little child. It's going to talk back to me soon. And the Chariot. So there's lots moving on. And I think just sort of touching base and letting that King of Cups know how they can be supportive to you. And then also how you can be supportive to them as well. Communication coming through. Look at this present power. Oh my God. And we've got the 2 animals coming in with the Chariot. So this may be a very moving time for him as well. Some aha realizations, a little bit more firm and confidence, a little bit more grounded with going forward. And I think that maybe communication is coming in. You know what? I never talk about your spouse. But that communication coming in, you do need to let the butterflies fly. You do. That transformation has happened all through you. And that's how you were able to be create such a beautiful product. Right? So we have the two very powerful animals on each side of this. We have 2 very powerful animals on each side of the Chariot. Oh, and look at, we're holding a little crab. We're being a little sensitive. Our feelings are water. Right? So maybe actually really, really pay attention to that right now, Starla, because it's going to be that push, right? It might be something that's going around because this is, I think maybe the 4th or 5th grouping like this that has just been like, okay, y'all are leveling up on such a big way. You got to communicate. We got to get some communication in there. Yeah. All right. Woo. The reads today. The reads today. We've got those planets that are all on parade. Planets on parade. Look at this Empress card. Planets on parade. Planets on parade. So I'm just asking Spirit right now, like, what do you need to know to make communication easier? And it might be the approach. And I feel like there's just like, there's some tough things that need to be talked about, but worried about reaction or what's going to happen after that. So just keeping an open mind and starting off maybe with like, there's a lot of things changing and I'm not really sure what's going on or what to expect. It's sort of like honesty with that way, right? If that makes some sense for you. ChatGPT. Good conversation starters. Yeah. Yeah, because once we, like, it's kind of wild. Once we shift what we're doing as well, and once they shift what they're doing as well, it's like, woo, that temperance card comes in. All right. Best of luck, my friends. Best of luck. Give me good relationship prompts to start conversations with my loved one. Right? Like ChatGPT. Divine Goddess. You're welcome, lovely. Thank you. All right, Divine Goddess, here we go. Divine Goddess, and then Kenya. Where's Libra Cusp? Libra Cusp is driving. I wasn't meaning to give you crap. I was speaking out of my own place of fear. Libra, or Divine Goddess, here we go. Do you have a question for the cards today? Do we have any questions for the cards? Divine Goddess. 2 of Cups in the reverse position. 5 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Swords in the reverse position and the High Priestess. The Empress. Okay. The Hermit. Okay. So, Divine Goddess. Do not let all your personal work that you've done get all thrown down the drain because you're focusing too much on how somebody else thinks of you. All right, Libra Cusp, you're next. So do not throw all your self-worth away, falling back into the habit of worrying about what that Pisces thinks about you, because you've asked that every week now. So what the cards are showing me today is that you're losing your sense of self worrying about it. There's a really good book I'm reading. It is The 7 Secrets of, let me find it. The 7 Secrets to Happy, Healthy Relationships. And I picked this book up so that I'm just going to give you the link here. So that, it's $1.42 on Kindle here in Canada. So that I would have a better understanding as I grew about the relationships that I'm bringing into my world. There's the book. There's my Amazon link. Of the relationships that I'm bringing into the world. Okay. So we have that 2 of Cups. Communication is getting lost. With that 5 of Cups, communication is getting spun, right? So we're going to worry about it and then we're going to feel bad about it. We're going to worry about it and then we're going to think the worst about it. We're going to worry about it and then we're going to talk ourselves into problems. Okay? We've got that. And notice that we've got 2 2s here as well. We're looking at communication. We are looking at partnerships and patience, right? So with this 2 of Swords, the swords need to fall away. The blindfold needs to fall down. And look at, we also have the High Priestess coming in. And she's a number 2. And the Empress coming in is number 3. But the High Priestess and the Empress are in the reverse position because we're spending too much time worrying about what somebody else is thinking about us. Right? So now is the time to keep the work that you've done for you and really embody that. regardless of what other people think of you, regardless of what they are thinking or doing. So you need to work on that and bring that sort of back into alignment for you. Okay, does that make some sense? The Hermit card here on the bottom of the deck, you need to get back into you and trust when you communicate with them that they are telling you the truth, or not trust it and leave them go. Leave them to go. Hey, Arch March. Puppy dreams. Oh. Okay, so we've got present power in the reverse position and discovery. So do not give away all your present power. Do not give away your strength. Do not give away what you've worked for yourself for. All right, Kenya, I'm going to do Libra cusp and then you. All right, Divine Goddess. So there we go. We've got intention and discovery coming in. So leave things open to discovery, right? Leave things very much open to discovery. Okay. If you need a little journal prompt, I've got the gratitude journal available now. In the shop. Let me share a link to my shop, you guys. I have a fancy ass shop. We've got tarot for beginners. We've got readings to be booked. We've got the Grief to Gratitude junk journal. The free self-love starter kit. Arch March. Hey, buddy. There we are. There it is. Okay, so you can get your journal on there. Kenya, thank you for your patience. Yeah, Libra cusp was driving, so we just want to keep her safe. We just want to keep her safe. So that's why she's getting bumped in, because she was first. Libra, and then Kenya. Here we go. Here we go. Do you have any questions today, Libra cusp? Nice gentle readings. Is your birthmark part of your past life? Where is it and what shape is it? So the answer is yes, but you can't take that as a standpoint going forward. It has information, but no bearing on your life path today. Are you experiencing like energetic fathom pain? Oh, send me a picture of it. Do you ever feel like X marks the spot, or here's the dot? Here's where the treasure is? On your knuckles. Oh, that's wild. Okay. Does it go through the bottom side too? Weird. If you hold a mirror or a reflection up to it, what shape does it make? That's weird. Yeah. So yeah, we've got the Seven of Wands reversed. We've got the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reversed, and number 19, the Sun coming in. You're welcome, lovely. So I feel like it is, yeah, and this Six of Cups coming in, it is a reflection of what has happened in the past. The reflection keeps coming up, and it's these two cards here that are creating the reflection, but it's also the reflection in the sunlight. And either way. So I'm trying to feel into this. And I'm getting the images of like a blacksmithing or a glass blower. Like back in the day of hut living, glass blowing or blacksmithing. And it was like a slip, like it landed on something that you were working on. How wild is that? Hey, Archmarch. Now I have to go and look. Yeah, the High Priestess is a number 2 as well. Yeah, take that as like you have that as a past experience, but it still is not defining who you are. Does that make some sense? Wild. All right, Libra cusp. Yeah, I'll have a look. When are you going to send it? Have you sent it already? Have you sent it while we're typing? Kenya, you are up next. I'm just looking. It takes a long time. Okay. All right, send it to me. Send it to me. Kenya, you're all over the place, you said. What's your question for tarot today, lovely? And hello. And then which account are you sending it on? Here we go. I just got it. Now I want to see. I got to see. I got to see. I got to see. Whoa. Okay. So in your reading, what, did I just dive into your past lives here? In your reading, fuck, that's wild. In your reading, it felt like industrial. Yeah. And that's exactly where I was feeling it, right? Right in here. But when I look at you, I'm like, have you ever been stepped on by an elephant? Yeah, the skin darkness, the pigment changes. But have you ever been stepped on by an elephant? Have you ever been an elephant? Ooh, I wonder if it was like a hot coin that fell where that blacksmith or glass blower, that would also be a thing. Obviously not in this line. You haven't been stepped on by an elephant, but have you ever been an elephant? It's weird when I see that. It's like an elephant stamp. Like, wild. Okay, Libra cusp. We'll stop this past life regression going on. And I'm getting the tingles and tingles. Yeah, you may have been an elephant in a past life. Oof. All right, Kenya, here we are, love. Here we go for you. All over the place. Yes, you feel like you are all over the place because you've had all these experiences. Oh. All right, so you are at a point in your spiritual journey where it's going to feel like you're just going around and around and around in circles. Yeah. Where things, it's just like, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I've done that. Been there, done that. Yeah, this works, so I'll try to bring it back. And you know how I talk about our woo. Excuse me. You know how you're not sharing your voice. You know how I talk about in the clocks, we have these big circles, these big gears, and then we've got these little gears that are going faster. We've got these in-between gears that are going. Those are all like your clock is dinging. That cycle of exploration and curiosity, and that cycle of feeling broken, and that cycle of trying to fix things is done. You are not broken. You never were broken. But you have enough tools right now where it's like, okay, I have all these tools, but they're just not working anymore. So this means that everything that you've learned and applied has worked. You've leveled up. You've raised your vibration. You've matched the things that you're wanting to achieve. And now it's time to learn new tools, right? So you either need to start talking about things that you've experienced so that you can understand them without the emotional attachment attached, because that's how it works. Like when we do all the work, the result of that is going to be fresh and new. And when we get stale and stagnant, that is the time that we are leveling up. We've been together a long time. I'm going through that too. You'll notice I'm talking a lot more about getting back to gratitude because we did all these works. We've tried all these different things. And now it's time to come back to basics, use our basics, learn more tools, learn bigger tools for this next level. Okay. Kenya, you've got your own decks, yeah? You've got Oracle and Tarot? Yeah. So are you using them? Or have they just been sort of tossed to the side because, yeah. So you're going to start using them again because you're going to come back to the tools that work. When we are done this reading, you're going to get the Self-Love Starter Kit out of the store. You're going to get the Self-Love Starter Kit out of the store. Maybe even pick up the journal. Tarot for Beginners. Go and get the Self-Love Starter Kit, though. It'll take you to a new level of tools. Okay? Let's give you some cards. What does Kenya need to know? The Prince of Cups and the Emperor. Rules have changed for you, friend. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords as well. Lovers on the bottom. Okay. So with this Prince of Cups and the Emperor, to feel that victory and success, we can't go back and keep doing the things over and over again. Exactly what we just talked about. The Emperor, when he comes in our transitional readings, we're looking at what rules are we following? Whose rules are we following? And why? If it's not working, it needs to change. The King of Pentacles comes in with some guidance. and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. So having these two pentacles come in the court cards, you know, nurturing yourself through it, finding a little bit of discipline, even if you schedule yourself an hour a day or half an hour a day to sit down and take care of your spiritual needs, it will help create mental clarity. Swords are also mental clarity, right? We have that coming in the next step. But right now it's about giving yourself some grace because you're learning new things. You're going to have a little bit of a schedule so you can make time for these new things. Please grab the gratitude journal, right? It's for sale in the store. You can print it out on your computer and you can put your card for the day. It's got some daily quotes. It's got just some steps in there to push you through into that next level, okay? The Seven of Swords comes in and you know your shit. You know what you're doing. We've got these firmly planted back here. Now, a lot of times the Seven talks about deception, and we don't want to deceive ourselves by not reviewing, but by taking everything forward, right? So we're allowed to leave the things that are no longer working. We're going to take these swords with us, even though they're sharp-edged, and we're going to continue learning on. Self-love, feeling that love, feeling the increase of joy in your life it takes practice, and you also need to allow that to happen. Okay? So you need to love yourself bigger, and then that is going to allow others to love you bigger. You can love others bigger, more, louder. Tell your friends you love them. Give strangers compliments and use the word love when you do. I love your top. That is so cool. I love the color of your hair. I love the way you laugh. And when you say I love, you're putting that love out there, and you're also you're also opening it up for yourself, right? So here we are. We've got the healing light coming in. This is number 8. This is in spirit. So let the healing light of your spirit come in and share that with the people around you. Like, I don't have a lot of options in my small town to go around and be paying compliments to strangers, but I do it. I freaking do it all the time. Even the people that are like sour faced be like, oh, I really like your gloves. And here in Manitoba, we've got like toques and gloves and scarves is kind of where we get our fashionable originality. So those are really easy things for us to compliment on. We have the Fool card in the reverse position right around the corner for you. Okay? It's just time to figure some stuff out. And you're not behind. You're not missing out on anything. You haven't missed out on anything. Everything is in divine timing, right? So we're going to let that be in divine timing. Okay. Whoop, whoop. All right, members, here we go. I think I might open this up for a little while longer. I just may make this public. So is there any questions from anybody that's in our private group right now? These cards are going to go away. Yeah. Oh, Kenya, I'm so excited for you. Right? And because we do that growth, we are on the growth journey. It's like sometimes when we're feeling stuck or doing the same thing, oh, why is this always? When we find ourselves saying, why is this always? That's when we really need to look at the stuff, right? No questions from you? All right. Jeremy, hi. All right. So funny, Starla, I was talking about you the other day. Multidimensional Muse is a name on TikTok that may come across your account. She was asking if I teach tarot, and the way I do it for transformation, I think is, yay, I love that. The way I do it for transformation, I think is part of it. So I was also referring to you as a tarot teacher, creator, and understanding the way that you read. So I sent her off to find you. And then I sent her off to find a couple of other ones because I follow some really awesome ladies on TikTok. Sarah the Tarot Reader, she goes right into the history and goes very much into the journey. She stepped into my live the other day and I was like starstruck. The Reshuffle is also another one on TikTok. And she looks at it from sort of like the religious aspects of it, which I very much enjoy. And just hearing that sort of very informative and neutral opinions of it. So I sent her off to search after you guys. She's beautiful soul, oracle reader, light language interpreter. And what do we call those people? Light language speakers, light language interpreters? Jeremy, any questions today? Da, 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 da. All right, let's do it. We've got new moon coming up. The moon has been absolutely gorgeous. The little tiny slip of light in the morning light. Are you going to put any in or do I just get to read? I feel like my diaphragm is being tickled right now. Yes. 100%. 100%. Because it is very much different than what we were taught in class for Reiki. 100%. Yes. Yeah. And then we'll put it in a book and then we'll get you published. 100%. Fuck yes. If that was ever a F yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and you know what is going to be the hardest part for you is putting the vulnerability out there. So don't let that hold you back. Don't let that hold you back. Yeah, the Chariot, as I'm talking about that, the Chariot is coming out here in the little deck. We've also got the World and the Empress in the reverse position. So don't worry. Do not put so many rules of perfection over your head to do this. All right. And if you need an editor, let me know. I suck at editing, but I'm curious to know what you're writing. 9 of Wands and the Hermit comes out, or 6 of Wands and the Hermit comes out. We are looking at a powerhouse combination right here of sharing your light. And it's going to make you happy. It's going to give you a deeper understanding. One of my mentors says, in order to level up, you've got to teach what you know. And you got to leave somebody at the step that you're leaving. I love her. And then you get the information from the universe going forward, right? It also helps you hone in and master that knowledge when you share it, when you teach it with others. Right? So that 6 of Wands comes in. Do we have rainbows? We do have rainbows. That 6 of Wands comes in where it's like that it feels successful. This feels good. And that's sort of been your journey for the last couple of years, is working out of that darkness into a place that feels good. And now you're freaking energetically thriving. You've got questions, you've got answers, you've got solutions, you've got tools, you've got all this new information that has put so many pieces of the puzzle together for you. Yeah, it's time to write. All right, we've got two princesses coming in here. We've got the Princess of Wands, the Princess of Swords. Nothing like a chatty girl teenager to get you going, is it? Right? Don't worry about the BS. Take things down in point form. Starting a book is freaking messy. Right? You've rewritten manuals. You have all that information. Now you're putting your feelings behind it. Now you're putting your spin. Your voice is going to be heard. All right. So also with these princesses too, I feel like younger females have sort of calmed down and are turning around. They're understanding. Okay. That also comes with that 6 of Wands and that 9 Hermit. The Princess of Swords, the Princess of Wands comes through. A little bit more knowledge, a little bit more understanding on their part to bring it in. 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here with the 3 of Swords. Right? A little chord here, some lyrics there. Or unless you're like me, you hear a song and all the lyrics just come. Prince of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. Oh man, dude. What do you mean I get to surrender into the waters? What do you mean I get to go with the flow? Have you ever done like a one of those float beds? One of those float beds? The Prince of Cups comes in and it's just like you're going to have to let your emotions lead on this one. Right? This is that part where that feeling comes in. We're going to talk a lot of intuition. We're going to talk a lot of feeling. We're going to talk a lot of vulnerability. We're going to, I haven't either, but I hear they're great. We're going to talk a lot about riding our swordfish with our bouquet of sunflower and our cup of snake. Also with this Queen of Pentacles too, it's like, the flow is available without any inhibitions. Right? So there's not going to be that sense of resistance there. The flow is the flow is available. Surrender into the waters. Okay, so the Knight of Cups comes in. He's who I'm looking for. Where's my knights? Queens. Oh, they went the other way. Queen. Queen, queen, king. This is weird. Princess, thank you. Now where's my princes? My 2 princes. Prince of Cups. The swordfish is supple, but fearsome in countenance, just as the prince's dynamicism approaches burliness. Even so, the prince may have his warlike moods, but he is steadfast in his championing the high ideals embodied in his sacred lotus. Oh, yay! Thank you, Kenya. I hope you. It's so fun. Heir of water, first son, glides freely on passionate dreams. Desire propels him through experience. Talk to me about the cup. He wears nothing but a flying fish helmet. Oh, skinny dipping. The serpent whispers truths or false enticements into one's ears. From his cup, a serpent is uncoiling, symbol of mystery and healing, but also temptation. So yeah, don't be tempted to fall backwards into past patterns and behaviors, because it's a time of going forward. Like, you're nurtured, you are supported, you have the space to let your light shine. Look at this light in the Hermit card too. Do you see the little yin yang in the middle of that light? And it's all about that balance. I love reading all the different cards for you guys because I see different things in them. Ace of Wands comes out with those princesses. 8 of Cups with the Prince and Queen, and the 9 of Pentacles coming in with the Hermit. It is most definitely time for you to write. When it comes to these princesses, this younger female energy, be soft, not guarded. Yeah. Be soft, not guarded. And then just moving forward into this new enticing amazingness, like the intricacy of what's going to unfold for you is like fine lace. Great achievement, my friend. #1 in events. Great achievement. Dude, and this is great achievement with no strings attached. This is great achievement with no guilt. This is achievement with no... Oh, this is achievement with no sacrifice how we used to know it. We don't need to sacrifice relationships, our ideals, our morals, our values, our time, our bodies. This is achievement without sacrifice. I'm not saying this is achievement without work, because absolutely this is an achievement with work, but it's without sacrifice. Yay! Yeah, so it's coming together. It's coming together. Right now. Surrender into the waters. Do you have... Every time I say that, it gives me the goosebumples. Ooh. All the way up the spine, right up through the head, and look at, like, you see them. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be a phenomenal year. Phenomenal year. Ooh, I still got them. Still got them. All right, my friends, here we go. Ooh. Oh, I'm tingly. Like, I'm tingling. You know the sound of an orchestra and they're warming up, and then all of a sudden we're tuning, and then everybody's in tune and it plays that whole note. I'm not talking like a hollow note. I'm talking about the whole note. That one where you're like, yeah, we're about to get going. It's going to be an amazing show. That's what I'm feeling. You guys are amazing. Absolutely fantastically amazing. I thank you all for being here. Deep breath, you guys. It's going to be a big year for a lot of us. A lot of creating, a lot of that work that you've been doing. A lot of that work that you've been doing is paying off. We're learning the new steps. We're going to do a little funky dance, but we're going to dance like nobody cares, because they don't. We're going to dance with our fullest, our energeticest, our divineness. All right, friends. Standing in love, light, and gratitude for you. Put my face in the sun. Tingles, goosebumps. Life is good. Life is great. All right, standing in love, light, and gratitude for you. Oh, now your printer's acting up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I hope it gets itself together. They're printer friendly, so they shouldn't take up a lot of ink. Printer friendly, printer friendly. Oops, not that one. I changed them. They were like that. They're now like that. So print off a couple pages at a time if you can. You don't need to do the whole thing at once. That's the great thing about it. Okay. If you have any other problems, let me know, and I will try to help you solve them. All right, you guys, I love you. I respect you. I'm so happy for you. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. My mouse is not going to do anything because I'm on the phone. All right, sending love, light, and gratitude. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And thank you for being here today. You are amazing. And I'll catch up with you later.